So you're going on a trip and you need to know what to pack in your toiletry bag. Well, you are in luck because this is that video. So I'm gonna show you and tell you everything that I pack in my toiletry bag for about a month of travel or more. So let's get started. First off, we have our toiletry bag. Now the first thing you should look for when picking out a toiletry bag is it squishy? Does it squish? Because you wanna be able to pack it in your suitcase or your backpack, and if it's boxy or a set hard shape, it's gonna be a lot harder to kind of fit in and around all your stuff. Second thing you should look for is it waterproof? You wanna have a toiletry bag that is going to be at least somewhat waterproof, because if any of your toiletries spill when you are traveling, you don't want it to get all over the rest of your stuff. That would be a nightmare. So something that has either a protective case, either inside or on the outside, that makes it a little bit more waterproof or spill liquid proof, as I like to say. The next thing you want to look for is, when it opens up, is there a hook? So this is a hook. This is super invaluable because a lot of times counter space is limited when you are traveling. Counters are a luxury, so you will be hanging up your toiletry bag from time to time. All right, so let's get started. Let's open this thing up. So in my toiletry bag, I've packed things that would last me for an entire month. So I'm gonna be traveling for a month. These are all the things that would approximately last me a month. Now, it's really hard to judge with toiletries what you're gonna use and how quickly you're gonna use them. Just be aware that some of the main things like soaps, shampoos, lotions are really easy to find everywhere around the world. So you don't have to go crazy and pack like huge sizes if you are traveling for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months or more. Mainly because you're not gonna wanna be carrying around all that liquids with you. So you're gonna be needing to replenish it anyway. So don't go crazy with the size of your liquids. But that being said, you do kind of want to pick and choose which liquids, if there's any specialty products that you really enjoy, make sure you have enough of that product to take you throughout all of your travels. So first off, we have our shampoo and conditioner. Now, this isn't the brand that I use. I actually just use these as refillable containers. So I have a different shampoo and conditioner in there, but the important part is I like to pack 3 fluid ounces or 88 milliliters and nothing more than that for my shampoo and conditioner. This will be good for a month. If I need more than that, I'll probably be restocking on shampoo and conditioner. It's really easy to find. Next up, we have deodorant. This is a full-size deodorant that I like to take with me. I don't do a smaller size, mainly because I don't like the smell. Again though, if you want to bring smaller sizes, it doesn't really matter. You can find deodorant everywhere around the world. Toothbrush. So this is a travel toothbrush. It kind of packs away, as you see in this carry case, to kind of help keep it clean when I put it in my bag. Pretty standard. You can find these at any drugstore. Toothpaste. So same with toothpaste. I like to keep, I buy kind of like the smaller size, but not the tiny like travel size toothpaste. Mainly because I find that a travel size toothpaste, I'll go through that in a week, and then I'll need to buy it again. Toothpaste is really easy to find around the world if you do run out. My moisturizer / face sunscreen. So this is a SPF 15 face cream and a sunscreen. So this is my moisturizer that I'll put on my face, as well as it gives me an SPF of 15, so it helps protect sunscreen. I also have an SPF in my foundation that I usually wear, so you know, doubling up on the sunscreen. So I usually carry something small that can close. Sunscreen, speaking of sunscreen. So this is SPF 30 sunscreen that I use. It's a spray one. It is organic sunscreen. Sunscreen, I'm kind of like a little about sunscreen because sunscreen is full of chemicals that you are then baking into your body. I try to buy organic sunscreen or as natural sunscreen as possible because I don't like putting tons and tons of chemicals on the face. Makeup remover. So this is Makeup Forever waterproof. So it's a waterproof makeup remover. This stuff is like golden. It's really good. It's just a tiny-ish container. This will probably be all I need because I don't wear heavy makeup when I am traveling. Dry shampoo. This stuff is, ladies and guys too actually, dry shampoo is going to save you your cleanliness. Sure. Dry shampoo is amazing because if you do not have access to a shower, which a lot of times when you are traveling or backpacking, you don't. spray some dry shampoo into your hair, and voila, it's like you showered. Your hair looks that much better, so you can go out and do stuff. This thing is a lifesaver. I highly recommend having a thing of dry shampoo in your travel bag. Now we've got these gooey things. So these are, there are many different names for these, but they're basically like squishy tubes that I have. They're refillable tubes. So in these, I fill them up with several different things. In this one, I have my face wash. What I use is the Origins, what's it called? Let me look at this. So this is the face moisturizer that I use, but obviously this container is a bit too big to take traveling, so I put it in a squeezy tube. This tube here, I have a body wash because I don't carry a bar of soap with me. So when I want to wash my body, I use body wash. It's a little bit more practical, I find, to kind of carry around in my travel bag as opposed to a bar of soap. In this tube, I have hand soap. Hand soap is something that gets overlooked a lot, but hand soap is a luxury when you are traveling and when you're backpacking and you're using hostels. A lot of times these places don't have hand soap, and washing your hands is really, really important if you want to not get really sick and gross dirtiness when you are traveling. Having a little tube of hand wash is super, super, super handy. Foot powder or foot deodorizing shoe powder. If you are backpacking or traveling for, you know, a couple weeks or more, your feet are gonna smell, your shoes are going to smell. It's going to happen. Those are gonna be really smelly, and you're gonna be carrying them with you in your bag. Trust me, this prevents that. You can find it at the drugstore. Aloe Vera cream. Aloe Vera cream is for sunburns, which if you're going to any tropical climate or any sunny climate, you are most likely gonna suffer a sunburn at some point. So I carry a little tube of aloe vera cream. Although ibuprofen is amazing with sunburns. Now I have a little pot of moisturizer. This is not the actual container. This is, I don't even know what this is. This is it says mass treatment, but it's not. I basically just use the container for my moisturizer. So in there is, ooh, it smells really yummy. Just a simple moisturizer that I have. I don't even know what brand it is. It's some coconut moisturizer. Then I have I like to call these my Nadine's Beauty Luxury products. They're not necessary to bring with you on your travels. Argan Oil. This is Moroccan Argan Oil. It is great for smoothing out frizzies of your hair that happens when it goes into humidity and other travel climates. It just makes your hair look nice and shiny. These are like my go-to products for everything. This is a surf spray, so it helps create like a nice cute beachy wave in my hair. And this is my volumizing powder that helps give my hair a little bit more oomph. They're styling products essentially. Travel size thing of hairspray, so I can spray it all into place. I know, hair products, there are a lot of hair products. Again, not necessary, but I like hairspray. This is just beauty wipes to take off makeup, plus Q-tips, a little foldable, portable little hairbrush that I like to use to comb my hair. And it's got like, I don't know what that is, a comb, hairbrush. It folds, it's great. Eye drops are super handy because my eyes get really dry on planes and in transit, and if I'm not sleeping, these are quite necessary, I find. Razor, so I have a razor, plus I carry one refill with me. You know, razors you can find pretty much everywhere. The quality of it, it varies around the world. A thing of floss. Again, I can usually find a smaller size of this. This is a bit of a luxury size. A tiny thing of hand sanitizer. I'm not big on hand sanitizers, I don't believe. Antibacterials are not really great to use all the time, so I don't tend to use this. This is kind of like in more of a necessary, like if I absolutely have to situation. I do carry a little bit of that around with me. I am gonna get more into my pills when I move into my first aid kit. Safety pins. Safety pins are really handy and important. Like really handy, they come in handy to fix things. So I carry some safety pins around with me. Plus I carry some feminine hygiene products, which we don't need to see, but you know what those are. Bug spray, I forgot to mention, I also pack bug spray, but I don't pack it in my toiletry bag because I don't like, bug spray is just really gross and I don't like that to be mixed in where my toiletries are. So yeah, I hope that's been insightful. I hope you've got an idea of like what I pack when I'm on my trips. And there you go. know. If there's anything else that you think I should pack or anything that you guys specifically pack for your travels, please let me know and down below in the comments. Okay,